I am your host, Kenyon Along here. Do you like your mama does and your cousin does too? Hit that subscribe button, man. We are live, baby. I love to go live. Number one, because I like interacting with you guys. And then number two is because my schedule's kind of crazy. You know what I'm saying? So just like, you know what? I ain't got time to make an ultra 4K video, whatever, do some cuts in and out. All I got time to do, baby, is go live. So we are live, baby. So tune in. If you tune in now, we are live on my Facebook page at Kenyon Comedy. We are live on YouTube at Internet People Podcast. And of course, we on live on Twitch at Kenyon Long, man. Super excited to be here. Make sure you follow me on all social media platforms, okay? All social media platforms, because you know what? I am platform agnostic. Man, my voice is still struggling from having this cold. All right. I don't know, 24-hour flu. It wasn't the vid, but it was a 24-hour flu. But man, my voice is still struggling. So it's like I got a piece. I won't be nasty, but it's like I got a piece of mucus. Like I got a piece of mucus just draining on the boy. And this is the episode where we are going raw. So this is the raw episode. So you may see something camera here. Let me switch my camera here. Is he's got a deal with Spotify. I'm not gonna say his name. I already talked to some people. He's got a deal with Spotify, and he's on a popular TV show, a comedy you guys love. I mean, I love it too. I mean, it's cool. So you know what? I just think, you know what I mean. I normally the old me would, the rapper me would have did like 5 diss songs, straight disrespectful. You know what I mean? Send some DMs and stuff, and a bunch of FUs. But that's the rapper side. You know what I'm saying? So I don't have to do that per se. Not going to do that, but and I'm not gonna get into a DM conversation. I don't own the name. All right, so I can't send a lawyer after him. So then I can say, but I just think that it's hurting me. Like you guys trying to find my podcast, I just think it's hurting me. So, I'll be changing it to the Kenyon Long podcast. That's it. You know what I mean? KLP. All right. So KLP for short. So of course we'll do some branding, switching that around. But yeah, man. That's what's gonna be, man. Like I'm just gonna take the high road. And it's probably not his fault. Maybe it's Spotify fault, but I've been doing this podcast for over 2 years. So maybe it's Spotify fault, but once again, I can't sue Spotify. There's nothing I could do about it. I think that's the hard thing about naming a podcast. When you name it something, I thought I came up with something original, and it was an ode to one of the podcast OGs, Combat Jack. Rest in peace, because he used to get on there on the mic and say "internets," and so I love Combat Jack, and he used to say internets. So I just thought, like, oh, internet people, you know what I mean? So I came up with the concept and interviewing internet people, as well as talking about things viral on the internet. So But he just came out with this podcast last year, I guess. He don't have that many episodes, but he's more famous than me. All right. So that's what it is. So you'll see some switching around of the branding online, but what can you do, man? What can you do? I'm gonna be sipping this tea hard. Sipping this tea hard. So let's get it started. We're gonna check out Dave Chappelle bringing on Elon Musk. And I'm like, where the video at? Oh, it's right here. Okay, cool.
Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for the richest man in the world.
Okay. My video is like buffering. Dave Chappelle was in San Francisco as we setting this up. Dave Chappelle was in San Francisco. Oh, seriously? Wow. This is a long buffer. Dave Chappelle was in San Francisco and he brought
Stags
on
always leap beyond to build
Elon
the
Musk
world they
for
want. Stags leap, take the leap.
on stage, which is shocking.
Stags always leap beyond to build the world they
commercial
want.
twice. That's
Stags
cool.
leap, take the leap.
Come on, bruh. Come on, bruh. That's what live, man. Anything can happen on live. While that's queuing up.
Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for the richest man in the world.
Wow. I mean, Elon, what can I say, man? You're in San Francisco, and I don't know what I was buffering. You're in San Francisco and you get booed. What'd you expect? What you expect? I mean, Dave, what did Dave expect? You know what? I think Dave did this on purpose. Dave definitely did this on purpose. But what you expect when you got people who in San Francisco work for Twitter, or if they got fired, used to work for Twitter. You got people that got friends that just got fired from Twitter. And maybe, what if you took your friend out to a Dave Chappelle show? They've been fired for, look, what, 2 weeks, 3 weeks? And you're like, look, your friend is depressed, even though they got like 300,000 in stocks, right? They got like, $100,000 in the bank, but they're still depressed. They depressed. He's like, you know what, friend, come on, let's go to see Dave Chappelle. And you take him to see Dave Chappelle's show, and you see Dave Chappelle brings out the person who fired your friend, Elon Musk. The boo birds got to come out. The boo birds got to come out. Let's see. Food. So, should Dave have brought out Elon Musk? You think Dave was trolling? Do you think he was trolling? I just, I don't understand the logic, man. That's like bringing Jerry Jones out to an NAACP award. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're not inviting Jerry Jones to the NCAAP awards. I'm just telling you right now, it's not going to happen. Not going to happen, Jerry Jones. I don't expect him to be there. I don't expect him to be at the new Million Man March. I don't expect that to happen either. So I'm sorry, Jerry Jones, but I just don't expect you to be there. Yeah, that's crazy. I just think Dave Chappelle just, I don't know. I'm not gonna say he wasn't thinking, because he's always thinking. So, maybe he was just trolling. Maybe he was just trolling along. But I wouldn't have done that. home Brittany Grinder and for an arms dealer, a convicted arms dealer, a convicted Russian arms dealer. And it just made me think, man, is this one of the worst trades in U.S. history? I think so. All right. Like, bruh, this dude sold guns to people in Africa that had kids with guns in Africa. All right. So, like, this dude, you know what I mean? He's up there. He's up there for top criminals ever. So I just think, well, you know what? What else in U.S. history was a bad trade? Now I know there's some other bad trades in sports. So let's go. We can go up from number 2. Bill Russell traded to the Boston Celtics. St. Louis Hawks trade. St. Louis Hawks. Good God. That's how old it was. St. Louis Hawks trade Bill Russell to Boston for Ed McCauley and Cliff Hagan in 1956. Russell went on to become the best NBA center of all time, and he led the Celtics to a record 11 NBA titles and made Boston the most storied franchise in basketball history until the Lakers get that next title. That's a bad trade. That's a bad trade. Bill Russell trade, that's definitely a bad trade, man. You know, you can't. Here we go. I was like, Bill Russell was definitely a bad trade. You know, when you trade a player and he ends up winning 11 championships and being one of the GOATs of the NBA, that's pretty bad. That's pretty bad, man. Let's go down here. I know this one too well. Now, you guys don't know, I grew up a Chicago Bulls fan. I'm from North Carolina. I grew up a Chicago Bulls fan. So I grew up the Chicago Bulls fan I never saw Charlotte, right? I knew of Charlotte, right? Grandmama, all of them. This is the only professional sports team we had in North Carolina. But once Michael Jordan came, I couldn't even fathom rooting for Charlotte. You know what I mean? I just couldn't even do it. We never went to a game as a kid. Never did. Then the Bulls did Michael Jordan bad, as y'all saw in the documentary. Michael Jordan was pissed. He went to the Wizards. I was pissed. I left and started rooting for the Lakers right when they drafted a young kid I was watching in high school in the Slam magazines, Kobe Bryant. So this is what the Charlotte Hornets do, right? This is the curse of the Charlotte Hornets. They traded Kobe Bryant for Vlade Divac. And as you see right now, Michael Jordan owning the Hornets, he does dumb stuff like this all the time. You know what I mean? Letting Kemba Walker go. You know, LaMelo's there now, but I feel like when his contract's up, he gonna be gone. So just wait for it. Just wait for it. The day before the draft, Charlotte shipped his 13th overall draft pick to the Lakers in exchange for an aging center, Vlade Divac. And so, like, Divac, he was on the decline. All right, he was on the decline. Like, he wasn't, you know, he was a decent player, but he was definitely, like, you know, starting to decline a little bit. And the Lakers, the Charlotte Hornets was like, yo, you know what, nigga, you know what we need right now? We need a center. We don't need no rookie, Kobe Bryant. We need a center. And we all know how that turned out for the Lakers. I don't know the way Kobe was. And of course, I'm a huge Kobe fan. Rest in peace to Kobe and Gigi. I don't know. I feel like Kobe would have been fed up with a small market Charlotte, just the way he was. And I feel like he would have left after his contract was. I just feel like that. You know, like you see at LaMelo right now. When they too good and y'all say it's a small market and Kobe definitely wanted to, like, you know, I don't even know he would have had a shoe deal being in the Charlotte Hornets. Maybe, well, Grandmama did, right? Grandmama Larry Johnson did. So maybe he would have had a shoe deal because Grandmama did. And oh, y'all don't know. Okay. Y'all looking at me like you don't know who Grandmama is. But Grandmama Larry Johnson, if you look at Zion right now, that's who Larry Johnson is. That's who Zion is, Grandmama. Grandmama. One of the best dunkers, power forward, Charlotte Hornets. Yeah. Larry Johnson. So Zion's bigger than him, but doing a lot of stuff. Shouts out to Zion with that dunk he had the other night. Let me stop that. Let's get y'all some grandmama action here and show y'all one of the NBA GOATs of all time, man. Definitely Charlotte. One of Charlotte's GOATs of all time. This is commercial right here, though. Larry Johnson tribute. It's showing when he was on the Knicks. I don't know why this is looking so janky. YouTube, you're doing me wrong. You're doing me wrong. I forgot about Knicks Larry Johnson. I really did. So this is a New York person trying to tribute to him. Whatever. So that's Larry Johnson, man. That's Larry Johnson. Moving on. We got some other stuff. Oh, well, I'm sorry. We got more trades to talk about. Some of the other worst trades in NBA history here. Of course. Of course, here. Let's pull this up. We have Babe Ruth for a musical. What? Boston Red Sox trade future baseball god Babe Ruth for $100,000 and $300,000 loan to finance the No Nanette musical. Is that true? Is that what? What? What year is this? Trade him for a musical? That doesn't even make any sense. How's that make? Look, this is what I'm talking about. Boston Red Sox, the worst trade. How's this worse than Brittany Griner for Victor blah 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 blah? How's this worse? All right. Worst U.S. trades. How's this worse? Boston Red Sox trade future baseball god Babe Ruth for $100,000 and $300,000 loan to finance No Nanette musical. Quite simply, the worst deal in history of sports. Red Sox owner Harry Frazee dealt Ruth to the arch rival Yankees and watched him dominate for the next 20 years while his own team won absolutely nothing. That's pretty bad, yo. That's I don't know. Still not as bad as getting Brittany Griner over over a convicted arms dealer. That's pretty bad, yo. That is pretty bad. A musical? You know what? We don't need this player Babe Ruth. What we really need is a musical. We need a musical right now. I don't need this player. I need some money to fund this musical. That's pretty sad. Babe Ruth, the GOAT, who we think is semi-black. I still don't know. I don't know what the verdict is. If Babe Ruth got a drop of black in him or something. It was like a whole thing. I don't know what the verdict is on that. But that's pretty bad, man. Good God. And the music didn't. What did they? I don't even want to look up the No Nanette musical. I feel like that's horrible, bro. So this is a great way to do it. I love this. I'm about to say, what is that? I love this, man. So hopefully I can pull it up. This is working on Instagram, but let's check this out. Of course, you already know. Follow me on Instagram at Kenyon Comedy. But this is the Grinch stealing Christmas. All right. I don't know if you can hear it or not. Look, the Grinch comes in. Little boy.
Mr. Grinch, you're a bad banana with a greasy black peel.
Get out the way. He just like straight up mush him, yo. Like, get out the way. This is hilarious. I'm out. Eddie out. Eddie out. No.
You're a mean one, Mr. Grinch.
Oh, man. And I don't want to get flagged here. Just look at that bomb. He'll be, oh boy, been watching UFC. He come in, man, with the jab. Nice jab there. All right. Then he tried to go for the takedown. Doesn't get it. All right. He's pointing at the Grinch. And I like that Elf is on TV. You know, Dad's like, no. Get out the way. Yo, some of these kids need their presents stolen. I'm just saying. Some of these kids need their presents stolen. I just love that video, man. I was just like, what the heck? Yo, he jumped off the turnbuckle and he went straight in with the jab, you know? That is, oh man, it's when you got young kids, man, as a father myself, when you got young kids, do stuff like this, man. Do stuff like this to piss your kids off and embarrass it. Like, that's the fun part of being a parent, all right? Doing stuff like that. It's not hurtful, but could it traumatize them? Maybe not. You know what I mean? But that is hilarious, man. That's hilarious, man. So I got a new segment coming up. My voice is struggling, bro. Struggling. New segment coming up called Weird News. That's right, baby. Weird News. Weird News is the new segment here. I'm glad I can finally see my freaking typing here, right? So we got this news here of a Texas woman. Texas woman bites passenger and attempts to open plane door at 37,000 feet, then claims Jesus told her to. That's a good weird news one right there. Already starting off at the bat. All right. I don't know how to pronounce his name. I'm sorry. So I'm not going to do it. Elon Musk claims that she was very anxious during the flight and normally would not have done those things. Normally. A woman, of course, it's Southwest. All right? If it ain't Southwest, it's JetBlue, it's Spirit. All right. This is why I fly Delta. All right. This right here. These shenanigans. And I hate Southwest. I'm just telling you right now. I hate Southwest. I hate you. Because I don't even know what I'm doing on Southwest. I don't know. You got to check in. You know, you got so much anxiety about checking in early. You got to check in the day before. Make sure you get a good section, you know, and then you're there. It's like letters and numbers. The letters get to go and the numbers get to go. I'm like, yo, bro, what are we doing here? What are we doing? I don't know, man. So I hate Southwest. I mean, I'm not as much as I hate Spirit because I just flew Spirit for the first time. Spirit want an arm and a leg for you when you driving, when you flying. Like they want an arm and a leg. Every bag that come through the plane door is getting charged. $79. They charged me $79. All right. That's to go to Vegas. I'm going to Vegas. Some flights to Vegas, round trip from LA, is $79. You charging me that much, man? So anyway, I'm like, what the heck? Anywho, I just hate Spirit with the Spirit with a passion. That's my first time. I seen all the memes, and now I understand. I understand now. Now I overstand. Now I overstand about Spirit. But let's get to it. Woman arrested following the incident. Southwest Airlines, a flight forced the plane to make an emergency landing after she attempted to open the aircraft's side door at 37,000 feet and claimed that Jesus had told her to do it. I don't think Jesus wants you to kill everybody on the plane. The plane made an emergency landing in Little Rock on the route to Houston. From Houston to Columbus, what, Ohio? Emergency landing document from the U.S. District Court. 34-year-old woman identified stood from her seat back to the back of the plane when she started staring at the side door. Flight attendant told her that she wasn't going to use the restroom. She needed to return to her seat. Then reportedly asked if she could look out the window. And when she did, she told her no, pushed past the flight attendant and started pulling on the handle of the emergency door. Other passengers started to notice the disturbance, and when someone was heard saying, "She's trying to open the door," prompting another passenger to get up and rush to the rear of the plane to help detain her. They managed to wrestle her to the ground. During the scuffle, a Bendendu bit the other passenger on their thigh and refused to let go. Damn. She got that bite. She got that mandible. You know what I'm saying? She got that she got that Hannibal Lecter. Oh, dude, she got that Jeffrey Dahmer. That is pretty crazy. And refused to let go until the victim worked their fingers up to her jawline to attempt to have her release the bite. Good God, yo. They had to freaking go up her jawline. You don't understand. We were freaking home. All right. We was not outside, as the kids like to say, and I like to say. We was home. You was home. A lot of you didn't have jobs. All you had was PPP loans. All right. Some of you had PPP loans and unemployment and the extra unemployment. All right. Y'all was out there getting it. Getting that Skrilla. I'm bringing Skrilla back, by the way. Skrilla. I'm bringing back every, since these kids love the 90s, I'm bringing back all the stuff from the 90s, all the slang. All right. Whack. Okay. Skrilla. Skrilla's more like early 2000s, but still. Well, E40 might say late 90s. Skrilla. All right. I forgot the other one. It was one with an F word, but it was like not like a band F word. So I'm bringing back all this stuff from the 90s. That's all I'm saying. Long live the 90s, baby. Long live the 90s. And I'm just saying, you guys were home. Then you got a chance to have the pandemic lifted wherever country you at. You had the pandemic lifted. You started traveling, right? I remember when I just wanted to go to the bar. And you, shouts out to UFC. You guys saw me on Instagram. You saw me post my video and my story, Instagram story from UFC inside the headquarters. Your boy was there. Then I met Stylebender on the train in Vegas. Not pictured though. I couldn't get the picture. It was just like I was running late for my plane. I was just like, okay, I'm not gonna whip my phone like Stylebender real quick, bro. You guys were home, man. And guess what? We let you guys back out. And you guys have no damn sense. You know, you seen the dude in LA punches a flight attendant in the back of the head. You're gonna get arrested. Your ass is gonna get arrested on a plane. It's a federal offense. It's a federal offense, man. All right. Why this lady thinks she can bite people and think that she can open the plane door? Are you trying to send everybody? You're like, what are you thinking? God told you to open the door up, then what next? We all gonna jump out? We don't have enough flying cars yet in the world for your ass to be opening up the plane door. Be happy that you're on the plane. Damn, sit down. You're doing too much. I was on a plane a couple of weeks ago and freaking by the bathroom and the alarm goes off. And it's like, hey man, what's going on? The alarm's going off. Are you vaping? Are you vaping? Are you vaping? And she's in there just chilling. Chilling, bro. And you got to move, all right? You got to move like this, just like that. Like your boy Ludacris said, Luda, all right? Despite whatever issues I may have with Ludacris that may or may not have that deal with rap music, personally, you know, he had a song that said you need to move just like that. It was a good song to use in the club. On that, you know, when I move, you move just like that. And you see like a fine chick and she's just fine and just doing this. It's like, oh man, those were the good times. All right. And now our good times are on YouTube. That's why your ass is on YouTube a lot. I seen you when I'm out here on the plane. I seen you in the airport. I seen you in Vegas. I seen you in Miami. When I'm in a Cuban restaurant. Okay, I see you sitting down on your phone. You got time to kill. You on YouTube. You're on your phone. And everybody likes to watch YouTube on their phone a lot. So If you're doing YouTube, then you gotta get TubeBuddy. That's right. TubeBuddy, man. TubeBuddy, man, helps your YouTube channel grow. Like the Kenyon Long YouTube channel that has over 200,000 views. And shouts out to you. I use TubeBuddy. Did you know in TubeBuddy, you can translate to 50 languages? That's right. So the Kenyon Long YouTube channel, I definitely like to translate to 15 to 20 languages. Could be Tagalog, okay? Could be Russian in a different country, all right? Could be Portuguese, all right, in Portugal. It could be Portuguese in Spain, all right? It is a bunch of languages you can do to do your transcription. Easy, man. One click of the button and you're good to go. So that's one of many things you can do with TubeBuddy, man. And I use it every single day. They got a mobile app as well that helps you chime in and edit your YouTube channel. So TubeBuddy is dope. It definitely is dope, man. I've talked to them several years. Shouts out to the whole team at TubeBuddy. So make sure you use TubeBuddy, but use my promo code FAM2020. That's right, because I started this podcast in 2020, maybe 2019 actually. So, but no, FAM 2020 promo code for TubeBuddy and save, man. You can save my code UI if I could spell. So use that promo code, man, to save on TubeBuddy, man. Because guess what? Opinions, YouTube channels are like opinions. Everybody has one. All right. Everybody has one. I was trying to find this last wild video. Let's see. Donald's. I can't spell today. I don't know why. I can't maybe this website I can't really spell today. I don't know if I'm getting sick. I hope I'm not. I forgot YouTube's not even working for me today. So I hope I'm not getting sick, man. But I also want to mention my new, well, we're doing it back over again, but I have been streaming excellent, dope content. When I talk about this, I'm talking about gaming for the culture, baby. That's right. Gaming for the culture is my gaming channel, man. And I've been doing Call of Duty here. I got some gaming to do. All right, I got some gaming to do. I got some editing to do, and I got some streaming to do. So I holla